You two walk into a room. After talking for a little bit, not really knowing much about each other, you enter the crime scene, looking around, blood-stained floors and walls. As you do, you two look at each other.
This is certainly a crime scene. Certainly a crime scene.
Wait, was it supposed to be me?
Yeah, I was waiting for your response.
Oh, okay.
This is certainly a crime scene.
You guys walk into a bloody house that you guys were sent here for.
This definitely looks like murder happened.
Indeed. Let us investigate. I'm going to bend down. I'm gonna bend down and I'm gonna just kind of examine the blood and examine the blood, like the kind of like the spattering, as best I can.
Lundy, you walk in. Words. Virgil, you walk into the city. You look around at the odd architecture for you. Looking around, it's very Gothic Roman. Lots of older buildings that you would recognize from the time you would wish not to remember being around this area.
Either way, sent here to do a job, so might as well hurry along with it.
Heading into the designated area that you were given an address for, you walk in, two men stand there. A Winjanasi, and what is your race, Sandstorm?
My race, Leonin.
Okay, you two give a quick explanation of your characters.
Hello, I am Eros Stormlight, an Ganassi detective, quite possibly one of the best detectives in this entire place. Hello, it is nice to meet you. I am currently investigating some blood spatters from this crime scene.
I'm a Leonin. I'm a great mercenary named Urkel.
And you two watch as a elf walks in. Virgil.
I suppose as I enter, you would immediately notice the I'm not particularly heavy armor, but the breastplate common among the elven knights of recent days, and if any of you had ever been to Sungview, the crest of the Sungview Imperium on it. With in this instance anyway, my wings draped over my back, as what would appear at the moment to be something of a feathery cloak rather than a pair of wings.
Hello.
And after entering, I'll address the two of you and ask, I assume you are the detective in the muscle?
Indeed. Hello. Eros Stormlight, at your service.
If you want to say muscle,
I'm gonna briefly give a glance over the Leonin and then say, it seems that's all you're good for.
it's what I'm hired for.
It is indeed.
Nothing more. So what I like to do, protecting.
And as you're doing that, Lundy, anything you would like to do as soon as that conversation ends? You're in the room.
I'm gonna probably ask the detective if he's discovered anything. So, Mr.
While you were doing that
Detective, as it were.
investigation, real quick, you can get into that 1 second. Pyro, while you were doing that investigation, you roll me an investigation roll away. You were talking to Virgil.
Indeed. 12 plus 3, 15.
15. Alright. You talk to him and I'll tell you what you see after that.
Right? I'm currently investigating these blood splatters. Figured it would be a good place to start.
Have you found anything?
And possibly. I believe I have discovered. Hmm? Just a moment. I have to think this over. Okay, your turn. What does Eros find? Yeah.
Check your DMs.
Ah, true. I have found that, well, some of this is from a stab wound. Possibly how this person died. Not very clean.
I would, of course, like to verify his investigation. Is it fine if I just use my passive?
What's your passive?
22.
Yeah, it's a stab wound. It's like the blood is arranged in a certain way that would be able to tell that this certain blood splatter came out from a stab wound.
Which way was the killer facing at the time of the murder?
South.
The door is in what direction? Sorry, I should have asked in reference to the relevant things in the room.
He was facing towards the door.
Okay.
Best general direction, facing south.
Where might the body be?
The body is slumped up in the bed, with blood dragging all the way over there, as if somebody had taken the body, drugged it, and put it into the bed to show a sick form of enjoyment from it.
Mr. Detective, if you would be so kind as to go investigate that body, I need to go look outside for something.
Feel free to. I will. I walk up to the body, and I'm going to investigate it.
Roll me investigation. Virgil, what are you up to?
I'm looking for most likely, ways of exiting. This looks like it was a massive mess, so I don't imagine that the killer would like to be seen in public, covered in blood, walking about, even if it's the middle of the night. So how would you have walked out? How would I have chosen to walk out of this building and not get seen, presuming that I walked out the front door?
To your right immediately is an alley. As you would walk down the alley, it's a dead end, but there's a dumpster that seems to be emptied daily.
Okay.
And you said you're investigating the body,
Yep,
Pyro?
I rolled an 8.
You look at the body, determine it's a body. He is not breathing, he is dead.
Indeed. I am going to continue searching for the stab wound.
Alright,
Gonna
roll me investigation.
again.
Ian, roll me a perception.
Roll you a what?
Perception.
Perception.
Anything that you'd want to do with there while you're waiting, Virgil?
I'm gonna be walking back inside as soon as I've figured out what I had. Next thing I think is, or at least the next most reasonable thing to be doing is figuring out exactly how big the murder weapon was, which can be determined from the body.
Yep.
8 plus 2 is 10.
You got a 10?
Yep.
You don't see anything.
Investigation 15.
You find the knife in the body. You pull back the blanket a little bit, and it's just sticking out. But
Interesting.
strangely enough, this body seems to be very low on blood, and it's cut up almost everywhere on its torso. But there's not any blood leaking out because of how low it is, but there's not a lot of blood on the bed.
Must have been.
Sounds like they let a lot of blood out before they brought it up.
Virgil, you re-enter the room.
I'm going to ask the good detective and his bodyguard if they've found anything important.
I found the murder weapon still in the body, along with all these low gashes all over the torso, and, well, other than the blood splattering over there really doesn't seem to be very much blood. on the body or the bed.
Well, that's quite odd.
Indeed.
If you're curious, the knife is directly in the middle of the throat, almost piercing it all the way into the bed.
I would like to attempt to very carefully remove the knife to see exactly what the blow to the neck hits.
Alright, so as you pull it out, it punctured fully through the throat, but it didn't seem like that was how it died. It seemed like that there's no blood in there from where it got stabbed. Pulling the knife out, though, does reveal something else. Can you roll me a... 1 second, I gotta think about what this would be. An intelligence check.
What am I looking at?
The make of the weapon.
I believe that would be. I believe that would be some sort of. I'm sorry, give me a moment. I'm thinking. Some sort of investigation check.
Alright, yeah, I'll have that as investigation then.
Well, that works out rather well for me. That'll be a 26 with a 19 on the dice.
Gotcha. It is of old Imperial. It's of old Imperial made. It's very dull and looks very painful to be killed with, and what a warforged would use back when you were fighting.
I will elaborate. It appears that this dagger is an old military issue of the Empire. I don't imagine they make them anymore, so it can't be that difficult to track.
True. That makes sense? That makes perfect sense.
You good, Mr. Detective? You don't seem to be very detective.
Apologies, I've been having not a very good morning. I've been kind of a bit distracted. Apologies. I'm doing my best. As for today, I should be getting better soon with this.
Very well, as long as you're fine.
Indeed. That does seem to be the murder weapon. That I would like to investigate the gashes, just the low gashes all over the torso. See if I can discover if I even see if I can discover if they were like post-mortem while the person was still alive or what.
Roll me a medicine check.
I decide to go to the kitchen.
17 plus 1, 18.
18. This is how he died. So what appears to have happened was he just gashed into him with this very dull knife until he started bleeding. And then, from what you can tell, from like little dribbles on the torso, blood was drained out of there, but you're not sure why.
So it seems that these gashes were what caused the death. They took that dull knife there in your hand and just gashed, and then somehow drained all the blood for some reason. Odd. Very odd.
What is the race of the victim?
He was dwarven.
I decided to look around the kitchen just for the heck of it.
There's normal things, normal foods, some stale meat that seems to have gone bad overnight.
Hey, do I find anything suspicious? Or what do I have to roll for that?
Roll me investigation.
Investigation. Where is that? Oh, there it is. 13.
You don't find anything very out of normal. Out of place is a better wording for that.
Alright, well, I return to the group then.
Any other questions about this room or the murder scene?
Is there any way to possibly identify this dwarf? Any photos around the room? Anything that would like give a name? Put a name to the face?
Citizens of the Pale Arc Empire must carry identification on them. You may check his pockets.
I would like to do that.
Alright, as you check his pockets, you find a card, like a little business card type deal. As you pull it out, it doesn't identify anything, but it does says, "Thanks for playing with me. I'll make sure your friends find out," with like a smile, all written in blood.
I'm assuming that the blood appears to be as dried as the blood on the sheets.
Yes.
So it's probably his.
Well, most likely.
I can guarantee you there ain't nothing in the kitchen.
Thank you. Urkel, correct? Is that your name? That is your name, correct? Urkel? I was saying thank you for investigating the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Investigating not just the room of the crime scene is a good thing. Thank you for letting us know. There's nothing in the kitchen. I'm fairly certain that it's likely this person was not just a random burglar. Like the murder was not just a random burglar. Maybe an enemy of our victim here.
Unlikely.
True.
That note indicates the ravings of a sociopath. Either way, it's unlikely that he even knew the man.
Ever see that note?
True, maybe. True. Or that. That could be.
Do you hand the Leon the note?
I do.
Alright, you have the note.
What does it say exactly again?
It says, "Thanks for playing my game. I'll let your friends know." And a smiley face, all written in blood.
Well, we appear to have something of an issue here, friends.
This feels like a sign of a serial killer beginning.
I doubt this is his first.
Yeah.
Look at all this. Way too much ritual here. Either way, any ideas on where the hell the rest of this guy's blood went?
A little dwarven girl knocks on the door. She's visible from her walking up. You have a high enough investigation to see her walk up.
I'm gonna
hear little knocks on the door.
I'm gonna turn around, open the door, and address her by saying, "And you are little lady in Dwarvish."
She's going to introduce herself as the child of Magnus. Her father lives here. She was out visiting her mother last night.
I'm gonna say that we should go outside and then try to slide myself out the door and close it behind me before she can see anything inside.
She shakes her head okay and walks outside with you.
This ain't good.
Not at all. I'm gonna ask, just for anything that she could tell me about her father, basically.
She will explain that they moved here around when she was born, from what she's been told. She is 6. Her father has been running a business selling cheap parts to the dwarves because of respect of their race, and it's easier to get the parts here because the mines are cheaper to access, and he crafts them and sells them. He recently made a new thing, but wasn't really enjoyed by certain people of the town.
I'm gonna ask the girl what he made.
She is gonna explain that he was finally able to replicate a auto, but the people of the town were not very happy with that.
I'm gonna ask her how far it is to her mother's.
She's going to say it's about 5 minutes.
Well, can you wait right here? I'll be right back.
She shakes her head okay.
I'm gonna walk back in and say, I'm going to return the girl to her mother's. We have some investigating to do. and then close the door and go walk the girl to her mother's.
What would you two like to do?
I say we investigate the rest of their house. This ain't just. It feels like something else might be going on within it. I don't trust my own skills with investigating the damn kitchen. Let's go check that. Let's go start there again. What, do
Okay,
you
so
agree?
you guys are going to have 5 minutes to do this, and then we're going to go back to him and have his little conversation, and we'll go back to you guys.
All right.
So,
Cool.
card mentions a game. Was it a game that our victim was willing to play?
So, you guys investigating the kitchen?
Yeah, I'm investigating the kitchen again.
Roll me investigation.
All right. I roll an 8.
You find nothing.
I found
I'll do a bit of an I'll check out the kitchen a bit, investigate a bit. I got a 1 plus 3, 4. A natural 1.
You look around and conclude that there is nothing here and will never be anything in the kitchen. It is a very unimportant room that nobody would ever want to visit.
Oh dear God! All
I
right,
don't believe there is anything here.
let's move on to the bathroom.
Lundy, we're gonna get over to you.
Yeah, so move to virtual.
Okay, so you were finally brought over to this girl's house, this girl's mother's house. She knocks on the door. Her mother answers. She looks up at you and goes, "May I help you?"
Yes. May I come inside?
Of course. Would you like some water or anything?
No, thank you. This will be brief.
Okay. She walks in, sits down, or shows you where to sit, and the little girl runs off into her room to play with her little hammers and knobs.
So I'm just gonna look at her. I suppose that for the time I'll try to be as formal as possible and say, are you still married or associated with her father?
We were never married. It was an unfortunate event. Or, not unfortunate, just an event that happened between us. We were never together.
When was the last time? When was the last time you saw him?
In what way?
With your eyes, spoken to him?
As in... Okay, I wasn't sure if you meant saw him, as in...
No, I have no particular interest in your entanglements as of right now.
I saw him 3 days ago.
You seem bothered or anxious?
Really happy.
Oh, over his replication of the automaton.
Yes, he was really excited. His father always told him that he would eventually gain the skill to be able to do so.
Living up to your parents' expectations is always a happy thing. I do have another question, if you don't mind.
May I ask why you're asking all these questions? Did something happen to him?
I'll get there in time. Are you yourself? I didn't even think to ask. Is this woman a dwarf?
Yes.
I'm gonna ask just where she's from. You know, are you yourself? Were you born here, like your daughter, or?
I'm from Sunview.
Well, I see no reason to obscure the truth any longer. It appears he's been murdered.
Do you know by who?
I'm trying to figure it out.
Are you a member of the Pale Art Empire Police Force or something? Do you know what's going to happen with my child's pay?
No. Your I'm gonna call him acquaintance. Had associates within Sunview. His death necessitates investigation.
I understand.
That being said, if you would keep your daughter out of that house for the time being, I would think it wise.
Oh, I'm supposed to have work today. What am I supposed to do?
You have a neighbor? My friend, maybe?
Nobody wants to be friends with a dwarf here. Like, look around. It's full of humans. You know just as well as me that humans aren't that kind.
Yes, they are a particularly detestable sort.
However, I will figure something out.
I can
you
offer-
do your job, I can do my job.
I can offer a relocation to Sungview if you'd like to return.
I wouldn't mind. I've been stuck here for the past few years. I haven't had the money to buy any tickets or anything.
There's a ship in the port to take your daughter. They'll treat you kindly. And then I'm gonna pull the insignia I have on my armor off and hand it to her, and say, give them this and they'll do whatever you ask.
Thank you, kind sir. And she's going to walk out. And before she does, she's going to hand you 5 gold pieces.
Just gonna thank her for her time.
All right, and then
I'm gonna walk back. This time I'm not, walking at a child's pace, so I imagine I'll get back a little bit faster.
Okay.
Or hopefully I walk a little bit faster than a child's pace.
Now you won't walk just as fast as a child.
It still takes you 5 minutes. No,
This happened to me.
I imagine you would run over there. You get over there as soon as possible.
Okay. Oh, does that mean like right now?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I guess I'll pop back in and just ask.
So you come back in, you watch them walk out of the kitchen, concluding there's nothing in the kitchen.
I'm gonna just ask the detective, would you be particularly offended if I were to double check your work in the kitchen?
Go ahead.
I appreciate it, thank you.
It's just a kitchen.
So I'm gonna walk into the kitchen.
Didn't particularly.
Before I even start actively investigating, do I notice anything?
Well, there's an attic.
Is the access to the attic in the kitchen?
Yes.
So I'm just gonna, stick my head out the door. Did either of you investigate the attic?
There's an attic?
There is an attic?
I thought you were a detective.
I am a detective, but I'm also not the smartest person ever.
You're a
I do try my best. I am. Indeed, I am.
I'm just
But
gonna
not
point
all
like vaguely.
detectives are ultra smart or incredibly intelligent.
I'm just gonna
Some do
point
it
vaguely at the
because-
ceiling.
Sometimes you don't think to look up. It's weird. It is.
Of course. So I suppose we should investigate the attic.
Indeed.
As a first
I
step
was
of
planning
doing
on
this, I'm gonna
investigating
open the door to
bathroom.
the attic.
Okay, so you climb up into the attic. Do you have dark vision?
Yes.
Okay, who else goes into the attic?
I'm still headed towards the bathroom.
I'll follow our elven friend into the attic.
As you enter the attic, do you also have dark vision?
60-foot dark vision, yes.
Okay, you enter into it, and all you can smell is blood. Like the metallic smell of the iron and everything of the basically you just smell blood. Like dried, and what you can see there's a painting. There's a man being gored by a dragon on the wall. And under it goes, my finest work.
I'm gonna call down and say, Mr. Muscle, you may want to get up here. We found the rest of the blood.
Oh, that's
We did
lovely.
indeed.
I head up there immediately.
Alright, you climb up there. Do you have dark vision?
I do not remember if I do. How do I
I
check that?
believe Leonin do.
I don't know.
Okay.
How do
I could be mistaken. Allow me to check.
Yeah, how do I check that?
So go to your character sheet.
I'm on the
Leonin
character sheet.
do have dark vision. It's 60-foot dark vision, normal stuff.
Okay. Cool. So yes, I do have dark vision.
Okay, so yeah, you see the painting as well. So under the painting it says "My finest work."
So I'm gonna snap my fingers and have a small magical light appear above my hand to see if there's any other details in this room.
Can you repeat that one?
Snap my fingers and have a small magical light appear above my hand and see if there's any other things in this room that the light would reveal.
Nothing really. But you can verify that it is blood, and it is painted almost with extreme precision.
So we have an artist.
Sorry. What'd you say?
It was painted with almost extreme precision.
And then your response to that?
Oh, I said so we have an artist.
Mm-hmm.
Would it be? Well, it would be possible. I suppose it's a matter of perception or investigation. To determine what instruments were used to paint this.
Finger.
What size?
Human size.
I know. I mean, finger width is correlated to hand size to height. How tall is this guy?
He's about 5'9".
Average height. I'm sorry. I'll share that. It appears, based on this painting, I'm gonna gesture towards it, that our culprit is 5'9"-ish. Probably human, or at least humanoid.
That makes sense. Makes very much sense. Yes.
Hmm.
And yeah, I would like to investigate. What else interesting is there that we see besides the blood painting?
Well, you also see a window that's broken with blood on the edges of it.
I would like to investigate that.
Okay. Roll me investigation. Oh yeah, there's one other thing that is very important about the finger painting.
Mm-hmm.
It's very scaly, but the scales were taken into consideration with the painting.
What do you mean it's very scaly?
Like, it seems like the person that painted it had, like, scales on their finger.
So that either means someone was wearing scales, or it is a scaly race that killed this guy.
That doesn't make sense. I've met plenty of Yonti and lizard folk in my time. They don't kill like this. Lizard folk are more brutal, and the Yonti are too ritualistic. This is too messy for their taste.
So what I'm hearing from you is that someone was wearing scales. Because that's the only.
Well, if you eliminate all the impossibilities, whatever remains, however improbable, is most likely the truth.
And what did you roll for investigation?
Natural 20 plus 3, 23.
Okay, so you find a piece of brown hair. This window is covered in this guy's blood. You can see where he landed. Was not a good landing, but he seems like he was okay. Remember that dead end I was talking to you about, Virgil?
Mm-hmm.
He got to jump right over it. So that dead end was like a wall, and he got right over it.
It seems we have found our escape route. And it seems they have brownish hair. Seems from this strand.
Let's see if we can't.
Their landing wasn't very good.
Let's see if we can't figure out anything else from this scene.
Deadly. True, indeed.
Mr. Detective, when you first entered this building, did you detect any signs of the door being damaged? Seemed to work fine when I used it.
Good question. It at first did it to me as well. Did I see any? My passive perception is 13. Would that say anything for?
Door was fine, open perfectly.
Seemed to open perfectly.
I'm gonna lightly push on the broken glass. Is it kind of giving or is it resisting?
It's giving.
I'm gonna try and pull back. Does it resist?
It does not.
This window's too flimsy to give us any real evidence here.
If you would like a hint about something, I can go back and tell you something to clarify something.
Well, what I was checking was whether or not he got in through this window. Because if he went in and out through the window...
The attic is only openable from the outside.
Say again?
The attic is only able to be opened from the outside, not the inside.
So
if you're in the attic, you can't go down.
Unless you've left it open, yes.
Okay. So he didn't enter through the attic, unless he just left this way.
I do have a question that I'd like to investigate, unless it's included in that natural 20. Probably from just the shape of the glass. Did the escape look rushed?
Yes.
So he must have been on. Oh wait, I wouldn't know that.
Also, notably, not all of this blood is, not all of the blood on the painting is dried. Some of it looks very fresh.
Are there any jars or like cups, bowls or something strewn about the area?
There is like a weird little package that's, and if you would check the label, it would say, paint.
I'm going to open it very carefully, presuming that it is blood.
You open it, it is empty.
It's empty.
But now that you're getting closer to it, the word paint is painted with blood.
Okay, then. Hold up. Can I investigate as to whether or not the amount of blood used in this painting would, be enough to come from that dwarf downstairs?
Yeah.
Okay. How are we feeling? We got a... whatever 12 plus 7 is. 17. Wait, no, that's wrong. 19.
That's 19.
Thank you.
It looks like it would for you. Will it be far-fetched at all?
What's this? Yeah. Well, who wants to go following a serial killer? Anybody? Any takers?
Let's
Do
go.
what?
Let's go.
What are we doing?
We're hunting our target.
Oh,
We're
sweet.
hunting
Can I bash his head in?
killer. We are going. Let's
No.
let's not jump out the window. Let's not follow that closely in the footsteps of the target.
I, if you all don't mind, will in fact be hopping out the window.
All right then.
It's more. It helps me stay in their mindset. You know what I mean?
True. Indeed it does actually.
So, by the way, I want to make sure that you guys know you can jump out the window. It just seems like this guy was not great at acrobatics whatsoever.
Alright, well, I'm jumping out the window.
Alright, roll me acrobatics.
I guess I'll jump out the window as well.
Everybody who's jumping and doesn't have a flight speed, roll me acrobatics.
Well, I just rolled a 19, and it's a +4, so do with that what you will.
You wall jump just like Robin does in every Batman movie.
9 plus 5 equals 14.
You kind of slow down, you kind of slide down, kind of hurting your hands a little bit, and you take 2 points of damage.
Ow.
Yeah, I'm just gonna, hop through the window and glide down.
Oh yeah, you can glide, huh?
Yeah, wings.
Yeah. I completely forgot about that.
We don't. But
I think it. I think that may have been my fault on the description part. What I meant to imply is that it's pretty clear they're wings, but I'm trying to be subtle about it.
Gotcha.
So like it's very obvious that
that they're wearing,
I have
that they're
wings.
attached to your back.
Yeah, it's not
Literally
just a
attached to your
feathery
back.
cloak. It's just that like, you know, give it a cursory glance and you might miss it.
Yeah, makes sense.
And
Makes
also
sense.
probably easier to hold them as if have them in the position as if it,
They're less in the way.
Also,
Yeah.
while you guys are jumping down, just something that you guys happen to notice, there is a royal ship of the Navy from Sunview in the docks.
Why the hell is Sunview here? Thought they didn't trade with Pale Arc.
We don't, but when our citizens get murdered, we investigate.
Mm.
you're from Songview. Ah,
Who? Me or him?
You know any other countries where elves live?
Me?
true. Mhm. Touche.
Yeah, that is very fair.
So you guys are walking. You walk by the the town church. The Aesir are all in there, welcoming people in with food or anything. And an older Aesir man stops by you, Virgil, and goes, "I haven't seen an elf in a while. How are you doing, fine sir?"
Still not adhering to your religion.
Oh, just because you don't want to hear doesn't mean we can't treat you well. You want to come in and grab a bite or something?
Last time I had to deal with one of your churches, it was to drag out innocent tiefling children you were trying to murder. I'll pass.
I'm sorry, we don't have any tieflings here. Your foul creatures don't belong on this planet. Incarnation of evil, if you ask me.
I'm aware. If they were here, you would have already murdered them. You're evil bastards to the man.
No, look at them. They have horns like a devil. They have fire like a devil. They have the blood of a demon. What is not evil about that? Tell me, child.
I'm no child. I'm older than your great-grandparents by a considerable margin.
I do not believe that I'm trying to insult you. I just refer to everybody as a child. See, I am a father of the Church of the Holy Light. I welcome everybody, except those who willingly seek out evil or are part of evil. I cannot accept anybody who willingly accepts or is part of evil. I hope you understand me, sir.
Funny words from a murderer who hides behind religion. Oh, that reminds me. Mr. Detective,
yes.
you think one of these Aesir fits the description? They're well known for being murderers.
That is true. 5'9".
His hair is white.
I mean, I do have one question for you, Shield. Would my character know if he's ever even seen any other ASMR? Would ASMR typically have brownish hair?
They usually have, like, whitish hair to black hair.
That is a very slim possibility, but
You never know. He could have been wearing a fur coat, and I always love raiding a church.
true.
I'm welcoming you into the house of our God. I'm not
Your
trying to be aggressive
God.
or anything. Yes, I'm offering you food and supplies. I'm not trying to be rude to you, my friend.
We're not friends. In any case, you happen to see a serial killer walking by your parish last night, Father?
I'm gonna stop by in and I'll grab something to drink and maybe we can talk about this. A killer is a very serious crime.
You would know.
I don't kill anybody who's good. It's not a sin.
Then I suppose, Mr. Detective and Mr.
Urkel.
Cat?
Urkel.
Urkel, yes, Mr. Urkel. Would you mind humoring the old man?
Sure.
I'm gonna give a quick just look once over of the of the ASMR, and I'm going to DM you a question, if that's alright with you.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
Hey, so like, if I'm not responding, I'm gonna like be intermittently muted while I eat a hot pocket.
You're good. Also, hey, Virgil,
Yes.
hot pockets are great.
They are.
I mean, I recently, this is entirely off topic, but I recently, you know, I was getting like the meatball and cheese, the meatball, tomato sauce and cheese ones, and they were really good. And then you're right, you know, you eat too many of the same one and they start tasting bad. So I had to switch to the ham and cheese.
The ham and cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, I always go for the meat one.
You can roll insight on that if you'd want any more information.
The meat ones are pretty good, but I've got limited
Well,
selection. So.
indeed.
That's a very fair statement.
Natural 20 plus 1, 21.
He does not seem like he would fall for a con very easily, but mostly out of not having anything that you could give him. Everything he has or wants is already in the church. He lives there.
Alright. Sure. I say we, at least for a few minutes. At least.
This reminds me of something.
He brings you into the church and brings you into a back room. He sits you down and walks out for a second. You guys have a minute to talk.
Alright. I don't know many ASMR.
Really quick, Pyro. You two will see me remove my left arm and set it kind of with the elbow leaned over the back of the chair I'm sitting in beside me.
Are you a robot?
Interesting.
Is that was that an out loud question?
Oh, that was an out of game question. That's a joke.
No, I lost an arm in a fight. Well, massacre would be a more accurate description of the event.
Still.
Ares is gonna gently just gonna linger for just a moment at that arm before looking back at you. Just not just because it's interesting. Anyway, so we have that. We had that painting. We had that hair. And
After a moment of talking, a Haragon walks out, sets down three slices of pie for each of you, and 3 cups of water, and walks out while saying, "The father will be here in a second. He's getting dressed."
all right. I'd like to. Ares is gonna just do again another once over of that Haran gun. Not for that same question, but what color would that Haran gun's hair fur be?
Gray and white.
So it wouldn't look anything. It didn't look anything like the strand of hair we found.
No, and he seems to be extraordinarily dexterous.
True. Does it make sense? He is a Haran gun.
I'm going to give a cursory sniff to the food and water they offered.
It smells alright. Water seems fine.
So I need to see something real quick. How do I find that? Features and
I'm gonna wait till either of the other two eat or drink before I do the same.
Hold on, I'm trying to see something right quick.
If you have a question about Leona, I can answer that for you.
I was trying to see if he had some like heightened sense or something.
Eros is gonna. So it's
Virgil, can you check that?
pie and water.
It doesn't look like I have any heightened senses from the features and traits page.
It's pie and water. You said correct? That was brought up.
One pie with red filling and water.
All right. Eros is going to cut himself a slice of a pie, and then just cut off a bite, but not eat it quite yet. He's going to think over kind of what they've learned so far. He was not expecting any of this, but now that he's in this, like actually in this, and now that they're hunting, may as well take it seriously.
Can I?
He's not
Oh,
doing any of this. This is what he's thinking.
No,
can I
you don't
see?
have any senses, but
Yeah. I don't.
Okay,
It doesn't look like it. But I want
you
because
take
what I wanted to do was try to see if I could smell any poison in the water or something.
Okay. Do you take a bite?
I take. I. Is it possible that I can still try to see, like, try to smell if there's poison in the water?
It just smells like pie.
The water smells like pie.
No, I said the pie smells like pie.
I was asking about the water.
The water smells like a cup.
Water smells like pie. The pie smells like water. Ew.
Let's go. Anyways, okay. I take a small sip of water.
Okay. Pyro, did you take a bite of the pie?
He's got a bite on like a fork or whatever utensil that is used.
They did not give you a single utensil.
Oh. Well then, I guess he didn't have cut himself a slice of pie.
No, they gave you like singular slices of pie.
Oh, okay. He's holding his pie in one hand, looking like he's about to take a bite, but he's just currently thinking about things. Apparently, as he just thinks, maybe he takes a single bite after a couple.
It's pretty good pie. It's cherry.
Not really gonna focus on the taste. He's still in thought, but decent. That's it.
Virgil, would you like to take a bite of the pie or sip of the drink?
Hard pass.
Okay. Well, Father walks in. He's wearing like robes and a pendant or a necklace with like a sun on it. He comes and sits down and goes, "Now, how may I help you, children?"
Well, look, a man, a dwarf was recently murdered last night.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear.
Why did it sound like you were drunk when you said that?
Who knows?
Is it? It
Pipe
can't
full of
just have
alcohol?
been me, right?
Is this pipe full of alcohol? No. Is it? Anyway, a dwarf was murdered last night, and we were hired to search for the killer. We have some clues. It seems whoever did this was playing a game, and this dwarf's friends might be the next targets. We're just trying to figure things out, figure out them killer, get them arrested.
He looks at you and goes, "Well, I don't know much about that situation, not being there myself. Is there anything else you can help me with? Murder weapon, anything like that? I know a lot of people in the town."
I look to our elven friend for
It was an old imperial dagger. The one issued to the Warforged in the wars of the past. And the ones that you and your priests love to use to ritually murder those you'd find undeserving.
I do not judge you for your faith, I do not wish you to judge me for mine. Now, on the idea of the dagger, I do know somebody around town who does collect them occasionally.
Is it occasionally? Last time those things were produced was over 30 years ago.
Indeed, they're not very common, so he doesn't collect them much.
What do you mean
Still-
collect them?
Well, he doesn't, from what we've seen, he doesn't really do anything with them, he just collects them. But he's a strange case. Might be your guy.
How strange is he?
I don't know. I've never really met him myself. He doesn't come to church.
Hmm.
Says he has some weird belief or something.
Alright. Is there...
Is there anything else you can tell us about this person?
Indeed. Thank you, Oracle.
He's not right in the mind.
It seems that way. It seems that way. Collector. Collectors aren't always the most sound of mind, especially with if they collect the weirder the item they collect.
He collects a lot of things, not just daggers. But I don't think that anything else would be very interesting.
Of course.
He has gotten in trouble once that I'm aware of.
For what?
Grave robbing.
Now, why would he need the grave roll?
If the man searches for collectibles from the Empire, we happen to be in a place that's full of graves of former Imperial soldiers and officers. If my memory serves, the dead of their failed campaign in Sungview are all buried here.
That may be true, but there's one issue with that theory.
Hmm?
What would that
He wasn't digging up human graves.
Then what was he digging up?
Lizard folk. Recently dead lizard folk.
Interesting.
Thank you. Indeed, very
I
interesting.
take a look at our elven friend when he says lizard folk.
Is that all I may help you with today?
Is there any? Do you have any physical description or the name of the person
Do you have a
or
location
where
or anything
or
like
the
that?
condition? Anything else? Yep.
Human male, brown hair, green eyes. He lives in the slums. Very skinny. Can count every rib.
How tall would you say he
5'11".
would be?
5'11"?
How tall did you say our murderer was? Good elven friend?
I was guessing about 5'9".
5'11" wouldn't be too far off, would it?
It wouldn't.
No.
No, it wouldn't. Would not.
And you said we have brown hair?
Indeed, it was. That was one of the pieces of evidence we found. Is a Thank you for thank you, sir.
You're welcome. May I ask for a donation to the religion?
Of course, but I think that paltry gifts of gold are beyond faith as grand as yours. Instead, I offer wisdom.
Wisdom is also very respected.
Wisdom of Mexus the Wise. Perhaps you've heard of him. A saying of his.
That name does not belong on holy ground.
Perhaps not, but his saying certainly does. How does it go? A shepherd without a flock is just an idiot with a stick? Something along those lines. I'm sure you'll make sense of it. Good day. And then we'll leave.
I'm going to get up. Eros is going to get up and follow.
I follow as well.
No more pie. No more pie.
Did anybody take their pie with them?
No.
Mr. Leonin, did you take your water?
Nah. Actually,
Okay.
you know what? Sure, yeah.
Eros did think about turning back to grab his pie, but just quickly.
Did anybody take anything?
I took my water
No.
with me just out of habit.
Okay. You remember what I said about your water, right?
Yep, I read it.
Okay. You guys walk out.
I'm
A
gonna
human
look
digging up lizard
I'm gonna
folk.
look at you, Urkel. And are you still holding the cup that the church gave you?
Yeah, I am.
I'm gonna look at you and tell you, go put that back. They may be bastards, but they don't deserve to be stolen from.
My apologies, it was just out of habit.
You should mention what I said.
It's, what, hold on. The most recent one? Oh, yeah. It's not necessarily water. It's more alcoholic than it is.
I mean, by all means, that's fine, but don't steal their cup.
It was just habit, man. Okay?
I'm
Hmm.
making sure.
Ooh.
Go put it back where it was.
Alcohol.
I go put it back where it belongs.
Eros is gonna look back at that church. They have alcohol. Hmm. Interesting. Nice.
Would you?
You hear his accent visibly drop for just a moment as he says, "Interesting. Nice. Nice."
You
But then,
Sandstorm, as you walk out. I'm
Mhm.
sorry. I just want to say this real fast. As you walk out this time, the man goes, "May the light of the holy star and the ever burning fire bless you."
Mm. You have a good day.
so,
I
shall we
walk back
continue
to the
to the
group.
slums? Shall we continue to the slums?
A
My good
human
fellow?
a human raiding lizard folk tombs recently, freshly dug.
And you... Would I have caught the thing that they were talking about with the scaly? Talking about scales.
Oh yeah, that was pretty obvious.
My elven friend, you mentioned the painting had something scaly about it?
Yeah.
Do you think that... this is likely a stretch, but do you think if our friend is the killer, that maybe they are wearing the skin
I wouldn't
of lizard folk?
I wouldn't put it past them. However, I see no reason to wear lizard skin if you're not on active work or actively
The
trying to
illusion.
do it.
It could be an allusion to the painting. The painting depicted a terribly drawn Ryu goring someone to death. It's possible that the killer, in their attempt to recreate their painting of the event, the reason it was painted in such a way is because the wounds kind of looked like they had been gored by a large beast, and I suppose that wearing the skin of the lizard as a lizard folk would kind of make you look like what he drew.
Yes, but why would he wear it outside?
Outside, he probably wouldn't. But if we find a guy who meets the description with the lizard folk hide in his closet, it's probably the right guy.
Exactly.
Indeed.
Are you guys
So
walking to the slums as you say you talk about this?
Mhm.
I'd say...
what was the
yeah,
question you asked?
we're walking as we... I'm assuming we're walking as we're talking.
Well,
Yeah, that's basically the question.
yeah, no, I'm walking as I'm talking. So the question is how do we get him to allow us to investigate his house?
We don't get him to let us do anything. We bust down his door and find out what's up.
Oh, perfect, my specialty.
Or... True. Or we could lure him out. Get him away.
I mean, I could
Sneak in.
try to intimidate him into letting us do anything.
Serial killers aren't prone to intimidation. More likely, he'd just try and kill you.
True. That is
Good luck with
very
that.
You guys enter the slummier area of the city. Very distinguishable about the amount of bars there are now and the shittily made buildings and everything.
question. Would Eros be any way familiar with the slum?
Not of this place. This is your first time being in Pale Earth.
True. Hmm. But would he be familiar with slums in general?
Yes, this slum is unique from what you're usually used to. It does not seem that these were made in the normal Gothic Roman style as normal buildings. Mostly just put together, thrown together with what they could. So this is a generally different habitation of slums than you're used to.
So I'm just gonna look around, take note of what kind of species are we seeing?
Basically, you see some Kenku, you see some humans, and you see some orcs.
It's unsurprising. This is the only place they're pretty fit to be.
True.
Did you just growl, my friend?
Orcs are highly distasteful. Swear, can't control themselves and they start wars for no reason.
True. That does seem to be the case. Kind of annoying. They like to force themselves into bloodlines as well. It seems.
Either way, we should probably find this human fast, but it looks like humans are something of an oddity around here.
You can say that twice. They're an oddity
again,
here and outside.
But then again, an oddity of a human would probably be fairly, wouldn't say welcome, but this does seem like perfect fit for an environment for a odd human to be found in.
In any case, hopefully he'll be easier to find.
True. Indeed.
So, Mr. Detective, would you like to ask the locals if they know where he is?
Sure. I'll take the lead for this one.
I'll be right behind you, buddy.
I'm going to look for kind of I'm not gonna go out in the open. Look for more of like a bar that might contain most of the oddities.
You walk into a bar, and the first thing you're met with is a jester smiling at you. And he goes, "Welcome to the Drunken Jester, how may I help you?"
We would like a table for 3, please.
Oh, sorry, we don't do tables here. You can sit at the bar or you can get out.
Alright then.
By the way, the first thing you notice is there's a bunch of tables that are open, and like 5 seats at the bar.
You don't do tables, but yet you have open tables.
Well, I need somewhere to sit all my drinks when I'm not drinking them.
You make up
He's going to look at the elf and go, "Leonins, am I right?"
I'm just gonna kind of, I'm gonna shrug at him and say, I mean, it's like me. It's kind of like the situation I'm having right now. You ever walk into a place and you're looking for a human, right? But you don't see any humans, and then you think to yourself, well, that's kind of odd. Wouldn't it be easier to find a human if you don't see any? But then you think to yourself, well, I didn't see any, so how am I supposed to find them? You understand where I'm coming from?
No.
Man, I really thought you were a relatable kind of fella.
It seems he isn't. Maybe.
And when you first walked in, I thought you were a respectable person, but apparently you do all this thinking, and nobody likes thinking.
Maybe around here.
Thinking makes the voices talk, and when the voices talk, you get in trouble. And his eye twitches.
What is his race?
You can't tell. He's humanoid in nature, wearing makeup and wearing a jester outfit.
Eris is trying to hold back laughter just right now.
What color are his eyes?
Yellow.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. You want some? He's gonna look at you. Notice you looking in your eyes. Oh, you want some? Oh, I got some for you. You know, they make everybody's eyes yellow. It's really good stuff. You want some?
What are you offering us right now?
What do you mean? What am I offering you?
That's a pretty
Well,
straightforward question. All you say is you want some. Are you offering us eyes right now?
What insane person would offer you ice? No, I'm offering you drugs.
Sounds delicious.
Th-
Sounds delicious. You like again. As he says that, his accent is just completely gone, replaced with something else. Fucking delicious. I'll take some.
He's gonna look back at the elf and go, "Your
I'll take
friends
some.
are weird."
I'm gonna say, you mind if I take a seat near the bar?
I mean, obviously, why else would we have seats near the bar? Don't sit at the table, so those are for me.
I'm not sitting at the table or on the table. That would be rude. I'm sitting on the chair next to the table. Completely different.
No, you can't sit at the table. You have to sit at the bar. The tables are for my drinks, and the drinks have to be there. If my drinks aren't there, I might kill somebody.
Why would you kill someone if
Because they're sitting where my drinks should be. Now, would you like some or no?
some drugs
I'm gonna
or some
walk
drinks?
over to
I'm
the bar.
confused.
Are you gonna sit down at the bar?
I'm gonna walk over to it.
Okay, he's gonna run over to the bar, put his arm against the counter, and go, "Welcome to the Drunken Jester. How may I help you?"
I'm gonna ask if he's the bribable sort of barkeep.
You got drugs?
Even better. I have a gateway to whatever type of drug you want.
But that's not drugs.
No, but it gets you not just some drugs, but all drugs.
Are we talking about money?
What else would we be
No.
talking about?
We're talking about a path to anything you desire.
How about we call it 15 gold?
How about we call it 5 gold and I don't do anything about your obviously psychopathic tendencies?
How about we call it 6 gold?
5, and I'll give you a fashion tip on your hat.
My hat is amazing.
It could be better.
He's going to look offended and go, "No, it couldn't."
It really could.
Your loss, man.
Really could.
You sure you don't want a drug? One gold apiece.
I'm sure.
I do have a question.
He's going to start
What is-
blinking furiously and then look at you.
What is the wildest drink you have?
He's going to pull something out. He's going to walk into the back, pull it out, put it on the bar. We got fresh blood.
Now, why would you sell that? Who do you get
Well,
that
I mean,
from?
it's not like human blood or dwarven blood.
What?
Like pig's blood or cow's blood? Or
It's pig's blood mixed with alcohol.
Not my forte.
how much for a bottle to go?
A compliment for the hat.
The hat does look very good.
He's gonna give you the whole bottle and walk away.
Thanks.
He is extremely bribable.
So I'm gonna step over to one of the guys at the bar and ask if they keep their eyes open.
He's going to turn to you. His eyes are also yellow and go, My eyes are always open. By the way, it's gonna work.
Yeah. So I'm gonna hold up. Let me do. Can I make? I need to make a willpower save. Give me a second.
Why do you? What power?
Willpower.
Why do you need
Okay,
to
that
make a
passes.
willpower save?
I managed to suppress scowling upon seeing the face of an orc. And then ask him, "You seen a 5'11" human walking around here? Really likes daggers like this?" And I'm gonna show the dagger.
There's that Kalish star. I mean, a lot of people confuse him for a human, but he's around here.
Where does he live?
The sewers.
He have a particular hangout spot in the sewers, or just the sewers?
Literally the sewer right outside. He comes up here daily for a drink.
You said daily on a schedule?
No, not really.
He been today?
Yes, already left.
When?
About an hour ago. Just left like 5 minutes ago before you guys got here.
Appreciate it.
He's gonna offer you like a yellow drink.
Pass.
You sure? It's good for bribing that guy. He won't even realize it's his own drink.
I'm gonna say you can. How about you? You keep it, and you see that guy again. You just kill him.
Now, why would I kill somebody like that?
Why wouldn't you?
I'll take a drink.
Well, killing is violent, and I'm not a violent guy. He's starting to sway.
Sure, you're not, buddy.
Come on, like the most violent thing I've done was rip off the head of an innocent merchant for telling me no. That's not that violent.
Oh,
Yeah,
you got a
moment.
point there.
Come on, I didn't rip off his toes one by one, leave him bleeding out for the rest of his days.
Sounds like you did.
No, I made it short and simple. Off with the head, no more life.
Okay then. Well, you have a good drink, and we're gonna go find that guy.
He's gonna raise his drink and go, "Have fun, friend." And then he's gonna slam it down, and it's gonna break, and he's gonna look at him and cry.
Damn. Arrows.
That's a very interesting fella.
You're telling me. Seems the target's in the sewer below this building.
Or either that, or we're just being led astray. I mean, you never know.
Guy's a little bit too drunk to lie.
I don't know. You can be too drunk to do anything. Let's be honest here.
Either way, it's not like we have any better leads.
I mean, that's a fair enough statement.
Is that a we're going down into the sewer?
Sewer time.
Unless they have any better ideas.
So as you guys climb down into the sewer, first thing you notice, the sewer is not in use. Second thing you notice, it smells like blood.
Sounds lovely.
Of course.
Who's going down first?
Yeah, I will.
I'll follow.
Alright, good down. Who goes second, and then your third, Eros?
Indeed. I'll be last.
You guys get down, and there's like a little stage, and a light pops up above it. Like the spell light. A man walks onto the little stage area. Greetings, my friends! It took a while for somebody to find me. Do you like my painting? Oh, I love my painting. You want to see the costume I did it in? I love it. You should love it too. Oh, we'll be great friends. You want to play a game?
I'm gonna look at the other two and say, well, that sounds like a confession.
That's more than a confession. That's a full on. That's more than a confession. He's straight up giving us the details.
May I do something?
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
I'm going to walk up kind of close. How about I take that costume off your hands? How about I take that costume off your hands? I'll give you say this bottle of blood. You seem like blood, right? You want some blood?
I got plenty of blood. You see, I need that costume because it makes me look amazing.
While Pyro's distracting him, I'm gonna silently cast invisibility on myself.
Okay, and now he's going to look at Pyro and go, "Oh, we're gonna play a game."
I walk up towards him.
He makes a really disturbing grasp, almost like he's getting satisfied by just talking about murdering you. And he's like, "Oh, I love killing, and all you will be perfect.
I
Look
walk
at your bone structure, the veins."
I walk in between him and Pyro. I walk in between him and Pyro and say, make one move towards him, and your head will be the next on my wall.
My friend, don't worry about my head. That does not matter. Oh, what you need to be worrying about is your blood on my new painting. It'll look fun. What do you want me to paint you as? Do you want me to paint you as a victim? Oh, I love fainting victims.
You do. How about you let us do the painting this time?
Oh, you want to paint? Well, we gotta find somebody to paint with first. Where'd your other friend go? We can paint with him.
Or we could paint with you.
We can
No,
paint
no,
with
no,
this.
you can't paint with me. My blood's not good enough. I've already tried. It dries too fast, you see. I cut it, and it dries. And I cut it again, and it dried. So I had to find somebody else.
So
I hold up the bottle of alcoholic pig's blood. We can fucking paint with this. You want?
No,
Like,
pig blood smells too bad. I've already tried with pig blood. Pig blood is not good. Look at it. You could tell. This pig blood.
you
You're
are.
gonna make me want to kill you.
My patience is starting to wane. What saving throw do I use to check my patience?
That would be willpower.
Do not know. How do I willpower? I don't
Roll
see.
roll a d20, 10 or above. You are able to control yourself. It's just it's a house rule that me and Lucas tend to use quite a bit.
Okay, how do I? Okay, roll. I rolled. Is that an 18 or is that a 5? I rolled an 18.
So while he's being by all accounts completely and totally insane, I'm going to smack him from behind in an attempt to knock him out before this goes any further.
Roll damage.
But a moment. That's gonna be 17. Getting bonked with a sword damage, like flat of the blade, because trying to knock him out.
So you bonk him, and he turns around with his terrifying smile. And to describe him a little bit more, he's extremely skinny, like probably 80 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
His bones are showing, there's scars all over his body, and his mouth is extended through cuts, constantly recut open. And his teeth are sharpened to a point. And his eyes are almost bloodshot 100% of the time, from what you can tell. And he turns around and goes, "That wasn't nice."
I might.
Well, I'm hitting him again.
I'm rolling
We're
another
going into initiative.
Huh?
We're going into initiative.
What do I roll for initiative?
You
D20.
roll. Nope, you have a button you click.
Where's the button? Initiative. The +4 button.
Yes.
It legit says initiative. I rolled a 9 plus. It's a 9 plus 4, so 13.
8 total for me. 5 plus.
Put it in the chat, please.
Okay. Virgil, what on earth?
I have a +4 to Dex, and I rolled the 19.
I have a +4 to Constitution.
Okay, so Virgil, after you've hit this guy with the back of your sword, he's going to pull out one of his daggers and he's going to slash at you.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get my dice out real quick. And he is going to 27 to hit. Does that hit?
Oh yeah.
And he is going to do...
One moment.
Okay.
The armor class is what they have to roll to at least hit, right?
Yes, and he rolled a 27.
Okay. Well, I mean, obviously that's gonna hit. Isn't the max at 20?
You can get to 30.
You can get to 30?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. It's possibly get 30.
Let me know when you're back, Virgil.
I'm debating on which weapon I should use because I have a couple.
You use the one with the biggest hit die normally.
I don't know how do I hit The biggest. How do I know which one's the biggest hit die?
So do you have all your weapons equipped?
Yes.
So there's that +7, and then there's the one with like a D4 +5, or D8 +5, or D6 +5.
How do I see that? Do I just go to equipment or
You go to actions.
action? Oh, I go to actions. Oh, okay. Okay, I see 1d8 plus 3, 1d8 6 plus 3, 1d6 plus 3, 1d8 plus 3, 1d4 plus 3.
Yeah, and then you go off of those.
So, how do I know which one's the highest hit?
Math it. Like, the highest hit die for me on a character I have is 1d8, because I can hit a 8, and an 8 is higher than a 6.
That's fair. But I have a couple 1d8s. But one of them is more for what I want to do. So I'll probably use that one.
Gotcha.
You know, once it comes my turn, I'll tell you which one it is. Or I'll say which one it is.
Hey, sorry to leave early, guys. Something came up. It's important. I'll be back. I honestly probably not before.
Okay, we're gonna end it here then.
See you guys. Sorry about that.
This is a good stopping point for the night.
We're just gonna leave everyone. Everyone is going to be cliffhangered.
Yep. Right at the initiative.